Hello, good morning, all of you. Welcome to LAKSHYAA Academy. In today's part 21, the topic of discussion is ovaries. Okay, in the previous part 20, you learned is testes, which are the primary sex organs in males. Okay, in this part, you will learn primary female sex organs, which are called ovaries. Ovaries are the female sex organ, that too they are primary sex organs. Okay, this is part 21. Ovaries, females have a pair of ovaries, males have a pair of testes located in the abdomen. Testes are located outside the abdomen in the scrotal sac. Ovary is the primary female sex organ in females, where testes are the primary sex organs in males. Okay, these are the female gonadal glands. Ovaries are the female gonadal glands. Testes are the male gonadal glands, which produce ovum produce one ovum produce one. Okay, which produce ovary produce an ovum during each menstrual cycle. During the each reproductive cycle. Okay, when a girl matures, from that time onwards till around 45 to 15 years. Okay, in addition, ovary also produce two groups of steroid hormones. One is called estrogen, the other one is called progesterone. What are the two groups of steroid hormones produced by ovary? Okay, can you list out all the steroid hormones? Okay, by this time, okay, you must be in a position to list out all the steroid hormones. Cortisol is a steroid hormone. Aldosterone is a steroid hormone. Next one, testosterone is a steroid hormone. Next one, estrogen is a steroid hormone, and progesterone is a steroid hormone. These all are steroid hormones. Okay, this testosterone is produced by steroid hormone produced by gonad. These are also steroid hormones produced by gonads, but these two are produced by not gonad. Okay, they are one of the endocrine gland, that is adrenal gland. It is not a gonad. Ovary is composed of ovarian follicles and stromal tissue. Okay, in the previous part, in the testis, you learned testis is composed of seminiferous tubules and stromal tissue. Okay, in the thyroid gland also you learned there are thyroid follicles and stromal tissue. In thyroid gland has two parts. What are they? One is thyroid follicles. The other one is the stromal tissue. Testis. Testis also has two parts. One is seminiferous tubule. Another one is called stromal tissue. Ovaries. Ovaries has ovarian follicles. Ovarian follicle. Here thyroid gland has thyroid follicles, which are the functional units of it. And ovary also has stromal tissue. Here stromal tissue is present, here stromal tissue is present, here stromal tissue is present. Estrogen is synthesized and secreted mainly by the growing ovarian follicles. The growing ovarian follicles synthesize one steroid hormone called estrogen. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle is converted to a structure called, after ovulation, you can observe here liberated ovum. That means here what is happening, ovulation is being take place here. Ovulation is happening here. Ovulation means discharge of ovum from the or secondary oocyte from the Ovary is called ovulation, discharge, release. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle is converted to corpus luteum. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle is converted to a structure called corpus luteum. Yellow body, luteum. Corpus means body, luteum yellow. It produces corpus luteum, cells of corpus luteum produce lutein, a substance which secretes mainly progesterone. Okay, this corpus luteum mainly secretes progesterone. Progesterone mainly. There are some other hormones also inhibit estrogen also. Progesterone is the main steroid hormone produced by the corpus luteum. Secretes mainly progesterone. Okay, you can see here these are the two ovaries. This is the uterus, this is the uterine fundus, this is part is uterus, the neck of the uterus, this is called cervix, and this is called vagina, and this is uterus, this is the fallopian tube or oviduct, and this is the ovary. Okay, here this is the section of ovary. You can see that ovary section. Okay, you can observe here. Okay, the outer part of the ovary contains, okay, outer part of the ovary is called cortex, and inner part there is a medulla. In the cortex there are follicles of different stage. Okay, you can see this is the cortex part, outer part, and this is the medullary part, ovarian medulla. This is called ovarian cortex. This cortex consists of follicles which are, and it looks granular because of kinds of follicles which are in different stages of development. This is the primordial follicle, primary follicle, secondary follicle, mature follicle, tertiary follicle, Graafian follicle, mature follicle, also called Graafian follicle. These all follicles are present in the cortex part of the ovarian cortex. Okay, now let us talk about the two hormones that are secreted produced by the ovary. One is estrogen. Estrogen produces a wide-ranging actions such as one, stimulation of growth and activities of the female secondary sex organs. Stimulation of growth and activities of the female secondary sex, female primary sex organs are ovaries. Female secondary sex organs like development of growing ovarian follicles, secondary sex organs, as well as development of growing ovarian follicles. What are the female secondary sex organs like fallopian tube, uterus? These are the female secondary sex organs. Appearance of female SSC, secondary sexual characters like high pitch voice. You can see here development of the breast grows, development of the breast. This is the female symbol, and pubic hair grows on the sex organs, and wider hips. Okay, the lower part of the body, especially in the pelvic region, is wide in the females. Okay, wide hip develops, pubic hair grows, and breast also grows in the female because of this hormone. Here, because of testosterone, SSC develop in male, secondary sexual characters of male, body hair grows and voice breaks, and muscle growth also increases because of that hormone. Appearance of female secondary sexual characters like a high pitch voice and mammary gland development, and estrogens also regulate female sexual behavior. Okay, male sexual behavior is regulated by the testosterone. Mammary gland development also takes place because of estrogen. And progesterone function. Progesterone supports the pregnancy. It is called pregnancy hormone. Very, very important one. Progesterone is a pregnancy hormone. Progesterone also acts on the mammary glands and stimulates the formation of alveoli. These are called mammary alveoli. If you see the structure of the breast here, you can see here nipple. It is very important. Okay, you will learn detailed structure of this one in the female reproductive system at the end of the female reproductive system in the human reproduction lesson. Here is the skin, suspensory ligaments are present, and adipose tissue is present here. This is the adipose tissue, and there is a stroma, and here there is a lobe, mammary lobes are present, And next one, there are okay, it consists of alveoli mammary. Alveoli are present here. Alveoli are the structures which store milk. Ulant alveoli in the lungs also. Ulant alveolus in the jawbone socket has depressions where teeth are embedded. The sac-like structures that store milk are called mammary alveoli. Mammary alveoli and milk secretion are the functions of progesterone. Ovaries, this is given in a state textbook. Female gonadal glands. Testes are the male gonadal glands. Ovaries are the female gonadal glands present in the abdominal cavity, and these are cytogenic organs like testes, which are capable of producing cells produced in ovum during each menstrual cycle. Besides this, ovaries act as endocrine glands too. They produce female hormones, chiefly estrogen and progesterone. Ovarian follicles and stromal tissue are present in the ovary. What are present? Ovarian follicles and stromal tissue are present in the ovary. The hormone estrogen is produced by the Graafian follicles of the ovary. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle becomes the yellow body corpus luteum, which acts as a temporary endocrine gland, very important one, and secretes progesterone. After a few days, in the absence of pregnancy, the corpus luteum stops functioning and becomes a corpus albicans, white body. First it is yellow body, and later it becomes as a white body, that is called corpus albicans. Functions of estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen is responsible for the development and activity of the female secondary sex organs. Responsible for the development and activity of the female secondary sex organs. Development of ovarian follicles, high pitch voice of etc. in females, and the development of mammary glands. Estrogen also controls the female sexual behavior. Progesterone is an important it has an important role in preparing uterus for the implantation of the blastocyst. What is implantation? You learn that in human reproduction. The attachment of blastocyst to the wall of the uterus. It embeds into the wall of the uterus, that is called implantation in the wall of the uterus. It inhibits contraction of the uterus. If there is no progesterone during pregnancy, that it leads to abortions. Absence of progesterone during pregnancy causes abortions, and this is because it inhibits contraction. If this hormone is not there, contractions take place in the uterus, therefore the baby comes out before full development. That it supports the pregnancy hormone. In case of deficiency of this hormone, pregnancy fails to maintain, abortions would take place. It stimulates the formation of alveoli, sac-like structures which store milk in the mammary glands, and secretion of milk. That's about ovaries.